She's good and hot now. Oh yeah. Smoking. All right, this is day like 128, I think, of the carnivore diet, and this is exactly week 3 of my back recovery. So let's give the body more goodness. As Homestead Howe would say, proper human diet. Power of healing. And of course, we can't forget all these. Oh, and a few chicken livers as a treat. And a little pork steak. I think I'd made a video that I was going to go to the lion diet, and I just decided that I'm going to stick with the carnivore for the variety so that I don't get burnt out, and I think I'll do just fine with this. So, I mean, yeah, sometimes there's a little, so I got the cookbook, but there's a little, like, oh boy, he's going to eat meat, and I don't want to get burnt out on the meat, because I love it, but when you do a little fasting on the side, you get your old hunger pains back. I've been fasting since 6 o'clock last night. I had dinner, and it's now 12 o'clock today. So I've fasted for almost 18 hours. That really works because you'll get your hunger back, and that steak that tastes awesome is going to taste even more awesomer. So I'll show you what it looks like here at the end. Keep rocking. A little garlic butter. Yeah, I was talking a second ago about the going back to the carnivore instead of the lion, because there's more variety, and I think the more that I stick with that, maybe the better chances are that I can persuade others to continue looking towards it and seeing all the health benefits. Notice I got a little like right here, a little red. I got like pressure, sinus crap this winter. But knock on wood, I think eating this way has really kept me above the cold issues, so I'm hopeful of that. Because the back issue was enough for me that I really don't want something else on top of that. So, doing my eggs right now, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. I was about forgot. I added a little something to my diet. Excuse me. To my lifestyle, and that's I've used this for years. It's olive oil from Italy, or my grandma and grandpa were straight out of Sicily, Italy, and I added it because I have it and I'm trying to use it up. Of course, I don't like to throw things away, but it's a good fat, and I guess out of all the seed oil fats, this is probably the only safest one. So I just do a tablespoon of it with my meal or after my meal, and that's that. So, be right back. Look at that. That's another thing that I want to talk about. Was wife and I have had chickens in the past, and right when COVID hit, hang on, let me get these moved. And right when COVID hit, first time I'd been out of work in my life. I'm pretty blessed with being able to keep a job everywhere I've been. But anyways, when COVID hit, we decided to get back into chickens. We'd done them in the past, but here and there, but we weren't like totally dedicated to it. But we decided to get back into chickens, and when I was laid off for 3 months for the COVID shutdown, that I look back, and even my grandparents, I don't think ever went through anything like that, the pandemic and that sort of thing. At least, recorded. Not 100% sure of that totally, but so for the 3 months I was laid off, I turned a shed that was a complete disaster and falling apart into what I call the CCC, the crooked Corona coop. Basically because the front wall is still crooked, but I was keeping it as cheap as I could, but making it as nice as I could for the chickens. And I recently put a chicken run on that was more permanent, so that it's all caged in completely, hardwired in, they say, so that nothing can get in and nothing can get out. But in the spring and the summer, we let our chickens roam our whole yard around here, which we've got 2.5 acres. And that really helps with the chicken feed, because they literally won't eat the chicken feed. They will eat just the bugs, worms, and all that. So since the COVID and now doing carnivore, we're always going to have chickens. I told the wife, I said, we're going to have chickens until we go to the damn nursing home. She loves them. We lost our dog a few years ago. We had 3 of them and they were our kids, and the chickens. Sorry. The chickens filled in and it made life better again. And so, you know, you, you can't ask for a better pet. A better pet that lays you breakfast, lunch, and dinner, because I love eggs and any way you can have them. And so it's 2025, and I'm just going to say this for the record. And if I don't know what's going to happen with all these YouTube videos, whether it'll be good or bad or what, but hopefully people will follow along a little bit. But yeah, we're going to have chickens from now on. So as long as we can both take care of them and keep up with them, then we're going to continue to have them. So I am going to cut this awesome steak up and have me lunch and head to work. So hopefully you like the video, and of course everybody says like and subscribe and all that. I don't push that, it's up to you. But got some other videos that I'm hoping to get put up, and it's basically the videos of everything I've done since I've started the Carnivore, with the endless energy and just feeling great all around. I just took on more and more projects, which I'm glad I can do, other than my back right now. But so hopefully you'll be able to check them out on my channel. And until then, happy eating.